Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. I'm your host, Miss Nikki Rich, and today we're broadcasting live out of sunny California. We have featured guests in the house. I'm so excited. And they're all the way in Milwaukee. We're going to be talking with amazing business owners. And we have so much in store for you guys today. But before we get to our guests, I want you guys to make sure you like the Nikki Rich Show by going to Nikki Rich, the number two on YouTube, also, our Facebook page, The Nikki Rich Show, and follow us along at The Nikki Rich Show on Instagram. And I also want to let you know we got some big things coming up. I'm excited. We will be in Milwaukee too this week. So stay tuned for that. And make sure you follow me along at Miss Nikki Rich on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Well, guys, I don't want to keep you guys holding on any longer. We have our featured guest here today, Dr. Shantia Gladney. She is the owner of SGGN, and she also is the CEO of Collective Marketplace. We also have Levon Roundtree Jr. He is the communication director for CRCEE. So, with no further ado, we would like to welcome our featured guest here today. Welcome, everybody. How are y'all doing?
Hi, great day. I am good. I'm good. Thank you.
Hi, thank you for having us. It's a beautiful day in Milwaukee. It's not as sunny as California, I'm sure, but thank you for having us, and it's an exciting day.
Yes, I'm ready for that cool down because it is hot out here. It's too hot. I'm like, okay, I need some cool weather. It's too hot.
Well, that's the beauty of being from the Midwest. We get seasons. I think on the coast and in the South, it's not so much as seasons. We actually get four seasons.
Yes, yes. Now tell us a little bit about what you do and a little bit about your business.
I'll allow the lady to go first.
Okay.
Okay, indeed. But I've been working with emerging entrepreneurs since 2005. And
Mhm.
my company basically makes sure that the entrepreneurs, we're building them while they build their business. So I am an executive coach, been certified since 2005, but also creating platforms and vehicles for individuals to make a living while living. Entrepreneurs, they give so much of their time and their efforts, but also a lot of times their dreams do not go forward because they don't have anyone there to be able to support and push them to be able to get that business open. And so our company has been known to be able to do that here in the Midwest, but also a marketplace. We've launched 11,000 square feet marketplace, which is where the show will take place. And we house 32 locally owned entrepreneurs, and they share their goods right there in the marketplace, as well as a shared workplace.
Now, how do you go about choosing who is going to join or be a part of the marketplace?
Indeed. So we started off with pop-ups because first of all,
Mhm.
our company has hosted the largest emerging business expo called My City, My Biz out of
Okay.
Wisconsin. And this year was 13 years. So we were able to take networks that we've created in communities offline, and they have been able to come in and do pop-ups as pretty much an interview and for us to
Mhm.
be able to really see who it is that we want to feature right there in the marketplace.
Yes, I love that. Now, do you take a lot of referrals as well?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, it has been amazing. We currently have a waiting list of over 500 right now to get into the
Mhm.
marketplace, but we've been able to really because we're looking at those unique sellers right now. So we're looking
Mhm.
at those very unique sellers. So we do take referrals, and right now we're really looking for. We just secured a male clothier, so that's something we've been looking for because it's pretty much like our flagship because the building that we're in, it used to be a former Brooks Brothers. So men,
Okay.
yeah, men come in all the time looking for that attire to wear. And so we've been able to go ahead and secure that vendor as of yesterday, but also we're looking for more unique vendors to be able to grace us. I think we have like four different areas that we are looking for, but we do have our shared workspace for entrepreneurs to be able to come in and see the space, but also we always keep two pop-up stations locations open and available, Nikki, so that way everyone will have the opportunity to be able to showcase their goods right there at the marketplace at Bayshore.
Now, tell us some of those vendors you looking for, like the four you were just mentioning.
Yes, indeed. So the ones that we're looking for, like we would love to be able to have someone that does infant clothing. We do not have anyone that really specializes in that, and we would also love to have someone that carries really amazing and chic doggy wear. So, like those animal lovers, we would love to be able to have someone to feature that. We have already secured someone that does they've opened a beauty supply store right inside of the collective now. So that has been taken care of. But, if you can think of something unique and that that the community wants to see, definitely make sure that you reach out to us. But sure enough, just looking for those unique vendors.
Yes, I love that. Now, if anybody wanted to connect with you, network, and reach out, where could they go to?
Sure, they can go to www.sggngroup.com. That will list all of the areas and networks that we have with SGGN Group Entrepreneur Society.
Okay, and we got Mr. Levon. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Yes, ma'am. So I am the communications director for CRC Inc., which is C. Renee Consulting and Employment and Entrepreneurial Services Inc. And this is a nonprofit that serves the community, the inner city of Milwaukee and the outlying areas, also helping underprivileged and disenfranchised and underserved individuals to make sure that they have the tools necessary and needed to survive in the scary world of entrepreneurship. The company also provides, technical assistance, community development, home healthcare training, and a multitude of other important things that we need in our society today.
We need all of that, especially home health care. People don't realize until something happened how important home health care is. To something happen to a family member, or you have to take on that, home health care nurse yourself. You might not even have did that before, but I love that you're providing that service as well as so many more. Now, how did y'all come about with this? Choosing those particular services?
Well, Cece, who is the executive director, she's always been very influential and intentional in the things that she did in the community. So with her for-profit business, she was a executive business manager and creator and all-around fixer. And then when she realized that she needed to create something to actually give back to the community, where were the specific areas of giving back to the community? A lot of people in our community want to be business owners, but don't have the know-how or the generalized information on how to do that. She provides that. Some of our community members don't aspire to be business owners. Some of them aspire to be a great employee. And if we're building up entrepreneurs in our community, who's going to work those companies? The company provides vocational training for those individuals. And then when it comes to home health care, that's something that's very near and dear to her heart, as she took care of her mother, her father, and other family members. But then she also worked in that field and actually got to see what was going on. So created a space for entrepreneurs, specifically entrepreneurs of color, to enter into this space and get dynamic information on how to begin in that space and how to continue and maintain.
Awesome. Now, how often do you have those trainings for the people in the community?
So there are multiple trainings that you can go to crceeinc.org and find out, but majority of the most popular one is the Boss Bootcamp, and that one's held quarterly, so about every 3 months. We just filled up our last class for 2022, but every training that is provided, like we have a pitch development actually coming up this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Again, you can go to the website and still register for that event. There's always something going on. but some of the major things that we're finishing out 2022 with, we have a gala coming up, and again, our pitch event and our final Boss Boot Camp cohort, which is, I believe, our sixth
Okay.
since
So you
2013.
you have given us the website. So give us some more contact information in case people want to join.
Okay, if you want to join again, you can go to the website at crceeinc.org, or you can email me at coms, team, TEAM, at crceeinc.org.
Yes. Well, we're also here because you are just amazing. Y'all are not just talking about it, y'all are being about it in the community, in the city of Milwaukee. You have joined with the Hill Luxury Fashion Show and you're sponsored. And I love that, for a great cause and an amazing fashion show with Miss Therese Marie and so many others that are a part of the team of the Hill Luxury Fashion Show. Now, how did this collaboration come together, Dr. Shantia?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I had battled stage 2 breast cancer for
Mm,
almost 2 years, and became cancer free. Even though I didn't claim it from day one, I always say cancer does not have me, but it really took a toll. And so I wanted to do something very special, but to also bring light to the collective, and which is just really, it was a passion project of
mhm,
mine that came and breathed life into me during that time. And the first person I thought about was Therese Marie. And when I contacted her, shared the vision, she said that she had a best friend that also had battled cancer and succumbed to the disease. And so that's when she just took it, her and her team, and they ran. That was how everything began. And she is truly an amazing not only designer, but she has a heart and passion for people, fashion, and what it is that they do.
and we're sending our prayers and love to you as well. You look amazing. You're doing
Thank
great. And, can't wait to see you.
you too. You too.
Yes.
And I
Well,
extend those same feelings. Like, again,
mhm.
congratulations on beating it, and you look amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Levan.
So
Yes.
we got involved. I'm a designer by trade, and I know Teresa very well. And when Cece brought this project to me, I understood, first of all, what it was doing in collaboration with the collective, and just also putting fashion out in Milwaukee. So when we
Mhm.
had this conversation about what was the sponsorship, what were we going to do, it was a complete go and yes, because it completely goes along with the mission and values of CRC, where we are dedicated and implemented in making sure that the community has what it needs, support and maintain business owners, make sure that they have everything that they need. When I say everything, I mean everything, whether
Mhm.
that's from, if we can do a financial sponsorship, fine. If we can provide a space like Dr. Shantia said she provides, like if that can be given from any perspective,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, like look at what we're doing around here in the city of Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And look at us. It's us.
Mhm.
It's us doing it for
Mhm.
our people, if that makes sense.
I love it. I love it. And I personally, I saw what you guys were doing, the sponsors. I was like, I personally reached out to Therese to have you on the Nikki Rich Show. I
Wow.
said, we have to get them on the show so everybody can know. That's what the Nikki Rich Show is all about. We showcase and highlight businesses throughout the world. And you are not only a business, but you're making a difference in the community. And, sometimes we go through our ups and downs and our battles, but you still kept pushing through. Now, how do you conquer those things? When you're a business owner, people have families, children, and how do you overcome those things and like have illnesses, like cancer, and everybody has something A lot of people have something different, but you know, how do you overcome those things? Because it's hard. It's hard.
Yes. You know what? I know for me, and it may sound cliche-ish, but my why, I keep my why right in front of me. And that is truly my family, my grandbaby for sure. Just keeps my heart beating and knowing that there's something greater. I always tell people that you have to make a living while living, no matter
Mhm.
what's going on, because you don't know, tomorrow is not promised to you.
Nope.
And so every single thing it is that you thought you could do, you need to go for it. The only thing that you can do is find out that somebody says no to you, because
Mhm.
I really, really honestly believe that when you take one step, and I just wholeheartedly believe in that God does gives us the desires of our heart,
He
because
does.
there's many times where I didn't feel like getting out of the bed. There's many times I couldn't get out of the bed, just health. It was just hard. But also God seems like he's put me into spaces where there's so many people attached to my vision unto where I cannot give up. I tell people you have to have a zero IQ. And usually we think of it as intelligence with IQ, but IQ is you have to have a zero I quit attitude and knowing that you are not going to quit. And that is what I wake up every single day, just finding out what is it that I can do better? How is it that I can serve better? Who is it that I can serve? And then also, as far as collaboration, I would not have been able to come this far without an amazing team, without
Mhm.
3 or 4 amazing teams. Because when on days that I wanted to go ahead and just give up, they wouldn't allow me to. And they were able to still work behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, just getting it done. So my team, just having faith in God, and my family is truly what keeps me going.
Yes, ma'am. So again, this company is built on a lot of things, and faith is one of the main things
Mhm.
this company is built on. The faith that God, the Almighty, will provide, and just living that every day. We've all, like you said, we all go through things. We all have these days where we don't want to push through, and we can't sometimes push through, right? And I think that's where it comes in, and having a great team and having a great foundation of faith that you can rely on. And again, that's what most of the team here relies on, is our faith, and led by our CEO, who has had tremendous faith this year after losing her son, and still continuing on to do the work and deal with community members and deal with everything else that comes along with it, and still show up every day and make sure that she's providing what she needs to provide for this company. But also, we also allow her the grace to take your moment. Take your moment. Everyone needs something to be able to go back to and be like, okay, I need to reset for a moment. Can this be handled? And the answer should always be yes. Sometimes people drop the ball, and again, those things are going to happen, but at the end of the day, everything always gets taken care of, because if you're based in faith, if you're based in trust, everything can be dealt with. And again, that's how most of the things here are handled, in faith and trust.
I know that's right. It is faith and trust. That's what we put God first here at the Nikki Rich Show.
Here
And
too.
our
Yes,
guests, they
ma'am.
always they're always amazing like you. And that's why I said we only bring on the best. And y'all are the best.
Well,
And
thank you. Thank you.
yes, I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to see you. I know Miss Cynthia Bailey will be coming through, and we're excited to see her along with Miss Milwaukee and all the pageant girls that's coming through. Shout out to them and the whole city of Milwaukee,
Which the
Yeah.
whole
that's
city probably
coming
will
to
show
the
up.
collective. And hey, look at where
Yes.
they coming to the collective as a collective. How
Yeah.
powerful is that?
Mm.
Exactly. It's a message. That's why I said, look at us. It's
That's
three
right.
screens, three
Yeah.
different beautiful shades of African American, Black, whatever you choose to call it. The
Mhm.
us empowering us is all that we all should ever be about.
Yes. Yes.
It's
Wow.
amazing. So you have to get some rest this week. It's gonna
Yes,
be exciting.
but that's the thing. So you gotta figure out where you can get that rest.
Right.
Now tell me how you preparing for this day, October the 29th, the big day.
So
Wow.
right now I have a rack pulled for myself and a rack pulled for CC, and then some more of our staff. But mainly I'm concentrated on myself and CC and getting ready for it, because luckily we just get to show up. And so when you
Mhm.
show up, you need to show up.
Show up and show out.
Yes. Wow. Well, yes. Well, we're definitely we're getting ready and prepared to be able to host an amazing group of individuals and to just really just make sure that when you show up, Nikki, when Cynthia shows up. When Therese shows up, when Cece shows up, Levan, all of those amazing designers, we just want to make sure that everybody understands we did not come to play. And so when you walk into that venue, we want your mouths to drop and just know that we did it. We are all doing it through collaborative economics, and collaboration is the new currency. And we are going to definitely show that and show up between all of us on Saturday. So that's how I'm preparing. Just looking forward to that day.
Yeah. See, you look like you're already ready.
Right.
Yes.
Like you should have worn that.
No, she has. Yeah, I have something else pink, but it will be pink.
I heard the first person reference. I heard it.
Shout out to Cece. She's not on, but Levon is representing. So I definitely wanted to shout her out today. And I definitely want to shout out Therese Marie's sisters. They are also a part of the team. They're always working behind the scenes, but they kill it, so I definitely always have to shout them out because they're amazing. And I'm just so excited to have you guys on. Any last words or motivational words for anybody out there that's going to come out, and celebrate, God's grace, his goodness, and, just honoring the women.
Wow, indeed. So I would say for anyone that knows someone that has battled cancer or may be battling cancer, there are people that are battling it by themselves and, just alone. There are so many inboxes I get and people are like, I don't want for my family to know. And they're doing it alone. Just come and just take in the energy and so that you can be able to finish that race. But also if you're someone that has lost someone, come out and get the energy. Remember someone for everything it is that they've stood in your life. You're able to go ahead and surround yourself with amazing individuals. And what best to do it than to see people walking down a runway in honor of those that are fighting, those that have fought, and those that, that may be just getting ready to find out, entering into that fight. But I tell you, Nikki, I am super excited to be a part of such an amazing production and a movement that's taking place right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes, I agree with everything. I do want to say motivationally, there's nothing that cannot be done. There's nothing that cannot be done. And that's it. There's nothing that cannot be done. And again, I say that because of our CEO, Cece, who actually, her flight got in late. That's why I am here in her stead. Her flight got in late from a conference. She just got back from St. Louis. And I did not want her to come here rushed right off the plane.
Exactly.
And so, here, but again, that is something that she says, nothing is impossible. Nothing cannot, if you think it, if you will it, if you want it, it can happen. If you have faith. If you know from where your power comes, you can do it. And I want everybody that's going to come out on Saturday to understand that when they see the runway, when they see, like you said, the collaboration that's happening from Teresa's designs, from the sponsorships at work. I want you to see the faith in action. I want you to see the new thing that's happening. Like you said, collaboration is the new currency. And I want you to see the beautiful tapestry of minority collaboration that will become your new currency.
Black excellence. I love to see it. I love that. Well, I thank you today for being here at the Nikki Rich Show. And if you could hold tight, when we end, don't go nowhere. But we welcome you back anytime. It was great getting to know you, Dr. Shantia and Levon. Congrats on all your success thus far. And it's only up from here. Keep doing what you're doing and keep helping the community because that's what it is. Like you said, being of service. We have to be of service. That's important, because nothing is ours. We have to, just be of service, give, help others, educate. That's the key, educate. And you also, Dr. Shantia, you have locations where people can't even, get a location, or, they might want to connect with you. And, Levine, you have where they can learn and, gain that skill or the education. So I love that. And you keep doing what you're doing. And you're welcome back to the Nikki Rich Show anytime. And thank you, everybody, for watching the Nikki Rich Show.